Hi everyone. I wanted to talk a little bit about affirmations and using affirmations in the manifestation process. I know you've heard of Louise Hay, right? And she had this amazing book come out back in the early 90s, I think, called You Can Heal Your Life. And I got this book and I was fascinated by her ideas around affirmations. And so there's a section in there on like illnesses and good affirmations to go with those illnesses to help, healing. So I picked out a few for myself. And I would repeat them to myself every day on my drive to work, which was about a 20 to 25 minute drive. Now I'd been doing my affirmations for a few weeks, and one day I had this experience where it was like I felt something shift, right? I've said my affirmations, and up to that point, they always felt good. I mean, I was happy that I was doing my affirmations, but on this particular morning, I felt a shift. Like I felt like expansive, and I felt connection and belonging and love and wholeness, right? That was a shift in consciousness. And so that was so amazing. And that is something that affirmations help us to do. They help us to experience a shift in consciousness. But do you know, affirmations, it is important to know that affirmations should be done in the present tense, right? And so we want to say, I am so happy and grateful. I am living my dream, just whatever, your desired outcome is. Put your affirmation in present tense. Now, what's really interesting about putting our affirmations in the present tense is, of course, it's not true yet, right? Our desired outcome is not true yet, right? That's why we're saying an affirmation for it. So we put it in the present tense, and our brain doesn't know the difference between reality and fantasy. So what happens is when we say our affirmations and we're really feeling the truth of it, our perception changes, okay? Because our brain doesn't know it's not true. Now, of course, we do want to be able to buy into the affirmation. If we want to lose 40 pounds and we're saying, I am skinny and happy, we may not buy into that affirmation. So the affirmation does have to work for us, on a conscious level. But the affirmation, it should just make you feel good, and it should be present tense, and it can be in baby steps, all right? Now, the next interesting thing about the affirmation is that a lot of people feel so good doing their affirmations that they stop right there, right? They say their affirmations every morning, like I used to do on my drive to work. I would say my affirmations, I would feel good, but then I would go about the rest of my day, and it would just be a regular day. Now, when we're saying our affirmations and we really feel it, our consciousness shifts, yet it's hard to hold on to that shift in consciousness through the entire day. This is why it's important for us to say our affirmations throughout the day. So we get that consciousness shift throughout the day, and it becomes easier to maintain that consciousness. Now, this is only the first step in the manifestation process. Even though it feels so good, it feels like it should be able to do everything. It's only the first step. The next thing that we want to pay attention to is when we're experiencing that shift in consciousness, what are we inspired to do? And when we're feeling that good, we're experiencing that shift, our perception is different. During a normal day, without that consciousness shift, we're maintaining the consciousness that's getting us the things that we have right now. Well, if we're saying an affirmation, it's because we have a new desired outcome that's not presently in our life. So in that consciousness, saying that affirmation, feeling that shift, that is where we're going to get a new perception. And it's that perception that will give us the opportunity to recognize different options in our life. And it's those options and making choices from that state of consciousness that will bring our desired outcome into our lives. So we say our affirmations throughout the day as often as we can. We experience that shift in transformation, right? Or shift in consciousness. Then we act on whatever ideas or inspirations we get while we're experiencing that shift in consciousness. And that shift in consciousness, the more we do our affirmations, the longer we stretch out that shift, right? So like the first time I ever experienced that really like amazing shift in consciousness, It lasted for a few hours, but excuse me, by the end of the day, I was back to my old self, making my regular choices, having my regular old perceptions. But now as I do my affirmations regularly, I feel like that shift lasts for a longer period of time. Of course, I'm doing my affirmations all through the day. Okay, so say your affirmations, feel them, speak them out loud. Really feel how your desired outcome will feel when it gets here. Say thank you for it. I love to amp up my affirmations by saying, I am so happy and grateful that, and then I say whatever affirmation I'm working on. I'm so happy and grateful that I already have so much clarity about what I want to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so amp up your affirmations and then pay attention to what ideas you get during that shift in consciousness. All right, so until next time, you have a really great day and we'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching.